Concerning me, peeps, what's up? It's me, John D. Villarreal, and Paula Villarreal there. And I'm going to start with a disclaimer because it's about to get crazy. And that is, this is all personal opinion only. We're not alleging any facts. We're not casting any aspersions. All for entertainment, parody purposes only. Check the disclaimers. Let's go for it. Here's the deal, LA Lakers fans. You just lost again. And you lost over there in Dallas, Texas. And now you're down 0-3, dude. That means, in my personal opinion, you're not coming back. Laker fans out there, forget about hitting the panic button. It's time to make your postseason plans. This is over. And it's not just that you lost, it's the way that you lost. I was only kind of halfway watching it and doing, checking out other stuff, whatever. And all of a sudden, Dallas at the end just surges back, dude. And they couldn't even contain them. And you had Nowitzki doing his thing, and Gasol got outplayed. And between Odom and Gasol towards the end, and even Fisher, it was like, they kept messing up. The inbounds pass, it then becomes a turnover, all that type of stuff. It all contributed. And you know what? I'm telling you right now, this Dallas team is proving how mentally tough they are. They proved they're ready to go. When you have Mark Cuban versus Phil Jackson, what's up now? And as soon as they lost, Kobe Bryant, when he got out of there, and they look like a beat team. They look like a team that can't compete in those clutch fourth quarter minutes. And I just think that this is just, we were talking about, the three-peat and LeBron wasn't ready and they were all making fun of LeBron, whatever. I mean, dude, the Lakers aren't even going to be in the mix. It's over, dude. And the Mavericks are for real. And now we've got the Mavericks and we've got the Heat. And you're talking about Boston and Lakers that are on the verge of exiting here. This changes the whole situation, Paul. This was an explosive game, and the Maverick fans have to be riding super high, and the Laker fans, they got to be really worried.
I have to say, and I told you to this off camera, I'm stunned. I am floored. I am the NBA expert. I've been watching the NBA for more than 25 years. Closely. Followed it, love it, played basketball, etc., etc. I cannot believe that the Dallas Mavericks could turn things around so quickly. Nobody, no one, thought that Dallas would be better than LA in this series, and that Dallas, as John said, would be more clutch than the two-time defending champions. But that is exactly what they have done. This game, when LA was up like 8 points in the fourth quarter, this game looked over. Yeah. We've seen LA in these spots before.
Roll on it.
They just put on the gas, and the opponent crumbles. And certainly, given Dallas's reputation as chokers, you thought that's what was going to happen.
But it's
there was a lot of talk coming in this game today. Hey, the Lakers are loosey-goosey, and they look confident. The cat that ate the canary. And when you saw that 8-point lead, it was done. Dallas was gone. Remember, most people didn't even think Dallas would beat Portland in the first round. And Dallas blew a 23-point lead in Portland. They were done then.
Right.
I am so proud of the Dallas Mavericks. Regardless, look, no team has ever come back from an 0-3 deficit in the NBA playoffs. It's happened in a couple other sports, Boston and New York, in Major League Baseball. It's happened a couple times in hockey. It has never happened in the NBA. I am still not going to count LA out here. I told John this. LA is by far the most talented team in the playoffs. They still could do this, but I give them less than a 5% chance of doing it. It's not just that they lost. It's how they lost. Game 1, 16-point lead in the third quarter, and you blew it. Tonight, 8-point lead, fourth quarter, and you blew it. Dallas right now is so confident, and the Lakers, I don't even know what to say. It's just what John said at the beginning. This was going to be the three-peat. This was going to be Lakers versus Boston, for the third time. This was going to be Lakers versus Heat. The thought that Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks are going to be the team to take down the Lakers dynasty and end Phil Jackson's coaching career and end Kobe Bryant's run is just stunning. I'm just staggered.
And here's the other question that I want to flip this thing forward. And that is this. Because, I mean, you're the NBA expert. I don't even like the NBA that much but sometimes I do. Sometimes I dig the NBA games. I like the players, everything like that. And in the playoffs, it's a different thing, and that's cool. And we love LeBron James, so I might get me into it a little bit more. But you're the NBA expert. Here's the thing. It's not that I dislike it. It's just I like other sports better. But here's the thing. If the Lakers have the most talent, if they're the two-time champions that everybody thought was going to, a lot of people were talking about three-peat and Kobe and this and that. Whatever. My question is this. What happened? Now, you can't say it's just nerves and stuff because you've got a veteran player there. Kobe's got a lot of championships, got a lot of rings. You can't say it's inexperience. It's got to be something else. Is there an issue with chemistry on that team? Is there a problem with the coaching going on with Phil Jackson? Has he lost it? Or is there a cancer on that team? Is Kobe taking too many shots? Is he afraid to take a different role? Are there players that can't step up? Is Gasol sort of, not handling the pressure? What's going on in that team that has caused this? That's what you Laker fans got to answer there for yourself. Because now it looks like you're going to have many, many months to do it because they're about out of this playoffs. It's done.
Let me just say this. I'm watching ESPN right now. Jalen Rose, who picked the Lakers to win this game tonight and picked them to win the series, even though they were down 2-0 and lost them. He's like hunched over. He doesn't know what happened. I mean, he's blown away, just like the rest of the basketball world. Just what you said. The important implication of this. If they lose, and it doesn't matter how they lose 7 games or whatever, is if they get swept out, which there's a very serious chance that can happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it definitely could happen.
Yes.
If they get swept out, if they get beat at all in the second round, then the damage that's going to be done to Phil Jackson's legacy and to Kobe Bryant's legacy is going to be enormous. Particularly for Kobe.
Yeah.
Phil Jackson's sitting on 11 rings.
Right.
Okay? He's the all-time winningest championship. He'll be all right.
Yeah.
He'll be okay.
Right.
Kobe has 5 rings, which is the most of any player in the current NBA. But still, this will seriously tarnish Kobe's legacy if they lose this series. And right now, I don't see how they're not going to lose it.
And
I give them at least a 95% chance that they're going to lose.
I'm giving them a 99-point chance they're going to lose. Now, here is 99%. Here's the thing. That's the whole question right now that I'm asking you Laker fans and the Maverick fans and NBA fans. The question is, will they get swept and how they are going to lose? If they lose in 4 games and get swept, or even 5 games, what does that say about this Lakers team? What does that say about their heart? What does that say about the coaching? What does it say about Kobe Bryant and how much he has left? The whole thing. It brings it all into question. These are hard questions now that Laker fans need to answer. Flip it around though. Look at the Mavericks. Look at how they've really evolved as a team, a championship caliber team now. How good do they look and where can they go? Do you think they're going straight to the top? Are they going to be facing Miami?
That's a really good question. Because, look, we're talking, I mean, interrupt you. We're talking, we're all focused, everybody's focusing on LA.
Right.
What about Dallas?
Yes.
And what about Dallas?
Yes.
I mean, Dallas, as everybody knows, any NBA fan that's been watching for a couple of years, Dallas choked in the 2006 NBA Finals. They were up 2-0 on Miami.
Yeah.
They clearly had the superior team, and at least in almost every expert's opinion, and certainly my opinion, and they lost it. There's only 2 players on Dallas's current team that were on that team, Dirk and Jason Terry. And these guys are on a mission. I'll say this. If they're missing a swingman, Caron Butler, who's probably their second best player. And he's out. He's been out most of the season with a knee injury. If they had that guy, I would definitely say they're going to win the NBA title. I mean, the way they're playing right now.
So here's the thing I want to say.
Who's going to beat them?
That's it.
I'm not sure who's going to stop these guys.
Here's the last thing I want to put down on this, and then we're going to leave it up to the fans. It's two things. Number one, extending this play. Well, actually, let me hold on. I'm coming back to that. I'm going to pause that. I'm going to come back to it. This brings back up another point. Ron Artest with what he did to J.J. Barea. And, you know, that one game suspension. LA was up on them. They had control, and they couldn't hold it together in the end there. The defense broke down. The discipline broke down. How much did not having Ron Artest there as a big man and having defense hurt them? How much did it hurt them under the boards? And how much was that the winning, deciding factor in this game? Did Ron Artest cost him game 3 and game 2, basically? Okay, that's something to consider right there. And I want to hear from you on that. The last thing I want to come back to here is what we were saying before, which is right now we're talking about Dallas and the evolution of a championship team and how far they can go. And now we've got Dirk Nowitzki there. We've got Terry. We've got Jason Kidd on fire running that offense. We've got, and Dirk is leads up. And we've got JJ. And we have a team that looks like they're coming together. I like what the bench is doing too. How far can they go? I want to hear from you. You tell us. This is shocking news. It is just blowing away everybody in the NBA and everybody talking about it. And we are talking about it too. You hit us with the comments below. Subscribe above. I'm John D. Villarreal. That is Paul, the NBA expert. We're Conservative Media, and we will see you next time.